All right, welcome back in. Our next guest is here to talk about something really important. It is important to make sure that our young athletes stay healthy when they go on the field and play. So before they get on the field and play.
Absolutely. And this weekend, the LV Sports Foundation is holding an event offering free sports physicals and heart screenings. And joining us with more is Brian Bartolome. He is the executive director of the LV Sports Foundation. First of all, thank you so much for being with us. And
thank you for having us.
Oh, absolutely. Before we came back on camera, we were kind of talking, and for most young athletes who are playing for school, they have to have these physical evaluations, but maybe, let's say, for some of the kids that might be taking part in recreational leagues, may not be required. So is this a way of you guys just trying to catch things before it becomes a major issue?
Yeah, like I was telling you during the break, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends any child playing in sports gets a yearly sports physical. Unfortunately, a lot of the recreational leagues don't require that. That's something that we're pushing for. That with the county and the city, we're working on that. There's undiagnosed conditions that can go. The sports physicals usually consist of just a family history. Sometimes, especially here, there's a lot of homeless teenagers or foster kids that don't have those family histories. There was actually one about 5 years ago that was a foster child and they didn't know he had a heart condition that could have been found with one of these heart screenings.
So we're talking about instances, and we've seen this happen as young as 9 years old, you were saying, where these kids who seem perfectly fine just drop dead from a heart attack. A 9-year-old having a heart attack. I was reading this here, 100 young athletes die each year in sports-related incidents. Yeah,
that statistic comes from the National Athletic Trainers Association, and that's an estimated. It could be a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less,
Wow, so sad. Well, let's talk a little bit about what people can expect for the event that's happening this weekend.
Right. Due to the nature of our event, we ask that parents pre-schedule their child for the screening because our screenings are very detailed. We go in, check the family history, blood pressure, height, blood pressure, BMI, and then they get the sports physical, which consists of just the doctor talking to them and looking at them. And then from there, they'll go do a 12-lead ECG and a 2D limited echocardiogram. Because we found that sometimes with the kids, this is being done around the country, and it's still being, looked at, that there's certain things that you can't tell from a family history. So with these screenings, our last event, which we had a couple of months ago, we actually found 3 kids that were undiagnosed.
So trying to cover all the bases here, we have a little information about when it's going to happen, when and where. Saturday, November 1st, and that's 9 to 3 p.m. The Cambridge Recreation Center. You see the address there on your screen.
And they're free.
That's the best part about it. Yeah. Well, Brian, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Great information.
Thank you.
All right, forget the treats this